Yeah. So probably need a longer dipstick because it seems like it's barely reaching the oil. Hey guys, working on this old tractor today. It's got a broken hydraulic line that controls the power steering and the drive motor. So we're gonna fix that. It's January. It's about 10 degrees out. Yeah, so here's the new line. I gotta get it hooked to that, and then we can get it inside to work on it. Not 100% sure how they got the line off, but there's not a lot of room to work on this, so this stud here is broken off right now anyway. So what I'm going to do is cut it with a sawzall here and here to give myself enough room to hook this hose up, and then I will either weld or bolt this plate back in so I have access to work, take it on and off later for other hoses that need to be changed on here. This will be probably a year-long project working on this dozer here. Okay guys, I'm underneath of the dozer now, and I think I found where they got it hooked in and out there, so I'm going to try and get the hydraulic hose hooked back together without cutting the floor up. Okay, it's proved to be too difficult from the bottom, and I started cutting it there with the sawzall, but that's too much like work, so we're gonna go with the grinder. Okay guys, got the tractor line fixed, and I'm gonna clean out a spot in the warm bay to put it. This is another one of our projects. Kinda sounds like it's got some kind of knock in it. So we'll come back to this one later. That's my keep the throttle lock there, keep it running. Okay guys, I can give you a shakedown on this while my forklift warms up. It's Schaffel, not sure, made in Germany, something old and dirty. So hydraulic lines are screwed, cab non-existent. I've been told this is a Perkins, know nothing about it except for that they're supposed to run forever. Exhaust on there, air filter in there, no brakes, no gas, just runs at idle, jerry rig dash, pretty good tires on it, and we just use it for work. So yeah. Okay guys, according to my math here, the muffler is about 5 or 6 inches too high to get it in the bay door I want. So I'm gonna put the seat back in it, just set it in there, and I'm gonna whack that off for now and lower it down so it will fit in and out of the bay door I want to work on it on. And then I'll just try and get some of the snow off of here and let her thaw out and clean her up some so it's workable on. Might repair some cracks and such, or just fix the whole change everything. Okay, I don't feel like cutting it, so I'm gonna try and see if we can free her up here. Might be a motherfucker. We'll try. Okay guys, I got the muffler off. I'll try and take you through the startup procedure, then I'll put you in my pocket and try and get her into the heated bay. So we got a key here, turn that on. Oops, yeah, oh, we used to have a start button, that's gone. Fuel pump on or off depending, whatever. Alright, let's see if she fires. guys, what I'm going to do to make it more operable is I'm going to rebolt this to the hydraulic box that goes for the steering wheel here. Rebolt that up here, not down here because I cut that part out, but just enough to hold it there so you don't have to hold the steering wheel in place when you try and drive. I'm also going to try and fix some of the ground wires here to make this electrical a little bit better. I'm going to figure out something to put the seat back in it. And I'm just going to check out what hydraulic hoses probably need to fix next. Yeah, so I'll do some of that stuff and get back. Okay, things we got to do yet is install this steering wheel. I got a bad ground in there, so I'm going to clean that up. I want to try and put some grease in this pin, but as you can see, there's a lot of slop between here and there, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. That's like how the whole machine is held together, as far as I assume. We got a rat nest of wires there. We got a rat nest of wires there. And we got a rat nest of wires there. I'll probably put this on the trickle charger. It's all covered in hydraulic oil. It's great. I'm gonna try and get some grease in all the fittings here. None of this has ever been greased in the last 10 years, as far as I know. Yeah. What else am I gonna do here? I might try and take off part of this cab. I want to try and change the oil, or check the oil, which in the last 10 years I can also assure you has not been done, and I don't even know where the dipstick is. Let's see if we can find it. This is a fuel filter. Fuel filter. This looks like where you put oil in. Where is, okay, there's the dipstick. Let's see. Yeah. So probably need a longer dipstick because it seems like it's barely reaching the oil. Pretty dark too. So yeah, we'll try and figure out if we can change the oil in here.
Brew your beer the way you want it to taste. Go to FM1021 Milwaukee.com and participate in Brewocracy. You tell us what type of beer you'd like us to make, and then once we have that, we'll vote on the flavors.
Okay, I got these 3 back on, even though I couldn't get the tab on this one. Somehow I still got the nut on it. I'm gonna try and put those 2 in now. Okay, the steering wheel is reattached. 3 there, 2 there. Oh, like about half the bolts that were originally in it. So it should be pretty good. Next, I'm going to take this ground off here. Check these wires, make sure they're okay, and clean that up so we get good connection.
Oh, goody. More snow. They're saying this weekend is going to be like brutally cold, then snow Sunday and Monday, then even brutally colder.
Okay guys, my new hydraulic line right here that ran over, runs through there, and then back here, it's right here, and it's supposed to go in this junction block here, but it's got a funny twist in it, so I gotta loosen that end up, get the twist out, get it into this block, and then tighten it back up, and that line will be good. The other thing I got is right here on this cylinder, this line is touching that. There's a thing there, so let's see if I can figure out a way to get that hooked to something else. Okay, so this is the block to hold up the hydraulic hoses, and these are the bolts. You can see there's like threads are totally gunked. They hardly fit in these holes even, really tight, so what I'm going to do is clean them up, wire brush, and some WD. Now I'll get those cleaned up. Okay, these are mesh bolts, otherwise I'd probably switch them out. This one's not so bad, but this one's pretty bad. But I got them moving in and out of the holes here pretty good now. They don't really get stuck. They're fitting it pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a healthy dose of Freddy's. So hopefully keep them from corroding anymore. And this is a budget project, so we aren't going to spend any money if we can avoid it. Very good. Okay, this is my new line, and the block for it that it's supposed to go into is right there. I got this weird twist in it, so I'm going to go ahead and loosen the other side. This side's got a 90 on it, I know it's going to fit one way. Loosen the other side, see if I can get this twist out and get that to go right there. The other side is, yeah, right there. Okay, so you got the vice grips on it now, and it's along these three, and I'll be able to bolt that block back in there. Okay, this whole piece right here is annoying the shit out of me. It's really hard to work on here, so I'm gonna take the torch, whack that thing off. Hopefully I don't start it on fire. Just in case. I know what you're thinking, like, how can you torch on this tractor? Ooh, shit, I better put that fire out before she gets too crazy here. Okay, I managed to put that fire out without wasting my extinguisher. It's definitely never safe to torch on something that's covered in oil and old pine needles. That shit is a recipe to burn down your shop. As you see, this thing's still burning. So see if I can get this piece off there now. Still caught right there a little bit. Get a little more torch action on her. Okay, that side plate is off now. Over there. Okay, this spot here, a little fucked up. Let's see if we can hammer it back down some. Oh yeah, nice and flat now, and we got lots of room to work on it. So much more room for activities. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get that hydraulic thing on I was just working on before. Okay guys, I got the block and the hydraulic lines back in there. Just gotta tighten it up a little bit. And should be ready to rock and roll. First new grease it's had in years. Still feeling my scap there, but I think I'll keep adding grease to this one more regularly now than just never ever at all. Okay guys, I'm going to crawl underneath and drain the oil, and that's going to be about it for this video. I'll probably wrap it up there some. Let's see what we need here. That might work. That might work. One of these two. That's the oil drain right there. So we'll get that cap off. I had to double wrench it, but I got it loose. I can't find the degreaser right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and blast this shit down with some PB blaster and of it. Okay guys, this is where the hydraulic fluid goes, and it's the dipstick to tell you how much hydraulic fluid you got. So you pull it out. It's pretty dry. Let's stick it back in there and have a look down inside. Oh yeah, there's the hydraulic fluid. It's all kind of milky because it was just running, and this ain't the newest hydraulic fluid. And if you can see, the dipstick there, spinning around. Pulling it out a little bit here. Yeah. It almost reaches the hydraulic fluid. So I guess we'll have to get some of that. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Okay guys, I showed you that the oil is draining. Here's where the oil goes back in. You know, if you don't know how to put oil in, watch an oil change video. The other thing I did, you've seen I painted this and that and whatever. I put the seat back in and found some new bolts for it. This seat was never bolted in, as far as I know. We don't want to wear the seatbelt in here because it's fucking dangerous. You want to bail if this thing jumps out. So instead of having the handle here where it used to be that I cut off, now we'll just use a seatbelt as a tether to pull our fat asses up in here. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, subscribe. It's going to be the end of this episode. I don't know if I'll do any more. If you guys want to see some more, let me know. I guess until it breaks again, that's it. Peace out.